Hello YouTube, this is Bub's Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. I've got a AOK I received from One-Legged Books. That's Chris Barkham. He's the author of The Amazing Adventure of Superior Sam, and he has so he puts out these books. So you should go check them out. They're great books. Well, I've got every one of them so far, and probably looking to pick up the trade too. So I thank him for that, and he's a great supporter of the community. Puts out content videos as well. Has great haul videos, tales from the con videos, all kinds of good stuff going on his channel. So check him out. And he's got a great collection, and he's a big time Captain America fan, and also Nick Fury. So check him out. Good stuff. He's got, like I said, great collection, great guy, and proud to call him a friend. So it looks like I was out somewhere maybe a week ago or so, and he sent me a message and showed me this book. So this is Dynamite #1. It's a Hammerhead, which is a James Bond series, which I already have. I have the whole run of this James Bond series. So it says Hammerhead, a James Bond adventure by Andy Diglin, Luca, whatever. So, but I did not have this variant, which was, if you can see up there, which I know it's not super easy to see, but it says Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. That's what that stands for. And that is a painted on thing. It's not real. That's not a real sticker. So I thought that was really cool. And it's to support the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, which I don't know that much about, but I would assume that as a creator, Chris knows a lot about it, and I'm sure he supports it. So I'm happy to support it. That was pretty cool. Just a real old school type cover. When my wife saw this book, she said, "Well, that looks like something you'd buy." I was like, "I know." So he said he had found it, showed it to me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll buy it. Send it to me." He was at a con because he goes to a ton of cons as a vendor. So as in the creators group. So he said. So I said, "Yeah, go ahead and send it to me, and I'll pay the shipping. Everything's all good. Yeah, I'd love to have it. Thanks for thinking of me." And he was like, "Well, I'll have to send it to you." And he sent me a couple of other things too, which is pretty cool. So here's the Shadow on Batman #1, which I also have this one, but I didn't have the cover. So there's another variant I didn't have. Very cool. I got rid of my whole Batman Shadow run. This is Shadow Batman. So what happens is that one of the publishers takes over. So before there was the Batman Shadow run, and it had DC as the logo first. So it was primarily a DC book, which included the Shadow, which is now owned by Dynamite. But then they switched it over, and Dynamite was a primary publisher, and they had the Shadow/Batman. And I think the Shadow/Batman run is fantastic. It's much better than the Batman/Shadow run. So for what that's worth. So I have sold off all my Batman/Shadow, but not my Shadow/Batman. I kept a lot of the variants. So this is one that I kept, and I absolutely love it. This is one that now I have. So it's another variant. So thank you, Chris, for that. Very awesome that I like that. And it's another Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. You can see that down there. That shows up pretty good. So I think that's pretty good. So it's got the comic book. There it is. I think that's a pretty cool symbol there. I like that. And then next we have the Maze Agency. I guess he knows I'm an Adam Hughes fan. This is early Adam Hughes. Very early. So you almost can't, unless you know what early Adam Hughes looks like, you probably wouldn't recognize it as Adam Hughes art. But I did right away because I knew that this is a book that I've looked at picking up before, just never pulled the trigger on it. And so now I've got it. So it says The Maze Agency, #1. Pretty cool. Put out by Kamiko. And again, like I mentioned before, he's a big Cap fan. He sent me this great Zek cover, Captain America 321. He knows I like Zek Captain Americas, so, and also Kirby Cap. So good stuff there. I love it. Looks pretty awesome. Tough cover. Kind of gives you that Punisher vibe. He threw this one in, You're the Villain, #1. I guess for that cheetah cover. And then also because why not, right? So I think that looks pretty tough. I love that Capullo cover. Like that a lot. And then this had me cracking up. So I didn't know what was in it, you know, but I assumed it was something that I would like. So he put, see if you can read that. He put, because I know you're a huge fan, enjoy. But this is what had me laughing so hard. It says, P.S. It came folded. Like, really? Like, somebody's gonna get something free, right? It's an AOK. They're so good to send it. And then you'd be like, yo, you know what? Then the guy took my poster and folded it. What a jerk, you know? So, no, it's all good, man. I love that, yes, I'm sure it came pre-folded. I know. It's like there's certain things that are like comic sins, right? So, like, you wouldn't just take a nice poster and fold it up. So anyway, here is a picture of the poster that I took. I opened it up and laid it out so that you could see it. So here's a picture of that. And I don't have a ton of room. In my comic room is pretty much taken up. So, but I am still collecting posters here and there because I can't help myself. And so as I have a garage that my plan is to finish at some point. And once it's finished, then I'm going to be hanging posters in there too to kind of welcome me home. So this will be one of them. Pretty cool X-23 poster. I'm not the biggest X-23 specifically fan. At least I wasn't. I'm starting to come around on it. There's some of those covers that are just fantastic, and I've got a few of them already. And I really like the outfit that she has when she takes on the like the jungle outfit. It's like brown or something. I really like that one. So anyway, thank you for that, and thank you for the whole haul. I'll leave you with the one that started it off, right? So James Bond Hammerhead, fantastic. I love that faux sticker. So cool. So thank you, Chris. Everybody check him out. Great YouTuber, great guy all around. You guys have been blessing me so much with all this stuff. You know, you got an AOK from you. I just got an AOK from those guys. Probably in a previous video I've shown that just recently. I got an AOK from Lindsay's Geeked Out Knickknacks. I mean, you guys are just being too kind and too generous to me. I appreciate it. I've got a few in the hopper ready to go out, so hopefully the people, I'm going to pay it forward, you know, instead of just giving it back to the people that gave to you. Find something that someone else would like and give it to them. So that's what I'm going to do. And so I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. I'm thinking of adding this new tagline to the end of my videos. Tell me what you think. So I always tell you to read a comic. But actually, Chris Barkum also tells you to read a comic. So we share the same closing line. So I'm going to add on there, don't apologize for the glare. Because I never do. A lot of videos, they just love to apologize for the glare that comes out on it. But I just don't, because if it's showing glare, it means you care. Because you put it in Mylar. So there you go. Don't apologize for the glare. And we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Read a comic. Thanks. Bye.